region. It was formerly a volcano, and it was 3 in the morning on the 12th day of battle. And I was searching for 3,000 brown M&Ms to fill a tankard. Otherwise, Kalis would not fight Malor that day.
Personal log. Not sure. I find myself someplace I did not think I would ever return to. I am not even sure if this is a dream.
You recognize this place?
I have been here before.
You have?
Yes. Hekdush, the Barge of the Dead. Taking the dishonored to Grethor.
It is. Do you remember the last time you were here?
Marie was standing above me, ready to use a knife to end my life, even though I was dead. But that was all a mental illusion brought on by the Kuzbanians.
And here you are again. Do you believe this to be another trick?
It is hard to tell. The last time I had a mug of blood wine in my hand.
The bar closed at 9.
Of course it would. But I do not remember dying in battle.
There are many ways to die in the land of the living.
But when did I?
Die? I don't know. You'd have to ask one of them.
Who are they?
They are the damned. And he is an extra.
And Kalis said, follow that Targ path, or I'll kill you too.
Hopefully it is not him.
Ashwi! Nook Net!
So, Snugnek,
How's the heart?
still beating as the heart of a true warrior.
There are a lot of glorious battles out there. I am surprised you are not part of the Black Fleet.
The thrill of battle brings me joy.
I am certain it does, but adventures do end, so you will be existing elsewhere.
Really?
On the Barge of the Dead?
Pardon?
The Barge of the Dead?
On the way to Grethor?
I hear it is lovely this time of year.
I prefer the land of the living.
No.
Do I have a choice in this?
No!
I prefer it elsewhere.
You have always told your foes, see you in Grethor.
As a catchphrase,
It is catchy.
I want to talk to a different warrior.
You can, but he will say the same thing.
Ajwi, Nuknak, how is the heart?
Still beating as the heart of a true warrior.
How is Dr. Kaylee?
Still in sickbay.
On the Stranglehold.
With that crew, we have to get him out of there.
There is the barge.
Admiral, you were being offered a wonderful cruise to a place where the dishonored go. You may have heard of it.
Grethor?
We are only asking for a lifetime of commitment.
I do not know what to say.
Just say yes.
Yes.
No! No! I do not want...
They killed Tsum dead.
Ashuk,
No, I demand to.
take it to another warrior?
Yes.
Would you like to speak with the first officer?
Yes.
Do you want the first officer to come aboard the barge and speak with you?
Yes.
Commander!
Ajwi, Nukne, how is the heart?
Still beating as the heart of a true warrior.
I know what you are going to say, but the fact is, you are dishonoring tradition of Klingon promotion.
How?
We appreciate your efforts, but you are letting us down.
It is the Klingon way.
You can't be commander forever.
If we let you live, we will never reach Stovacor with honor.
With respect. You cannot make me disappear.
Yes, I can. I am the first officer, and the next step up is captain.
By Fekor's blood, you'll have to defeat me first.
I may not be me.
Hey! No fighting on the Lido deck.
I bring you something from the monastery at Boras.
What is this?
A MacGuffin. A plot device.
I do not see how this will help me. I am on my way to Grethor.
You're not meant for Grethor.
Kalis himself said, I wear the cheese. The cheese does not wear me. And there was great rejoicing at the Kentucky cheese. And then he said, Wake up!
What is your choice?
Gretor is waiting.
Time to go.
Time to die.
We've got gawk nachos.
You're needed. Wake up.
It appears you cannot handle your root beer float, Ajwi.
I did not order this, and this drink appears to have been drugged.
Hey, I just returned from a swim. It was not me.
Warning, rift opening near the nebula. Warning, rift opening near the nebula.
What is the meaning of that?
That's the WonderCon alarm. Something definitely happened.
Any idea what?
No doubt a prior plot point has manifested its way into this universe.
What is this?
A MacGuffin. A plot device.
Kahan to Kator. Contact Sokmok Lishnush and Etchu and have them meet me on board the Stranglehold. We have a mission.
So, what'll it be?
Spam!
Make it 2.
Ooh, spam.
Wonderful. Spam. My favorite.
Yes, Ensign?
Sorry to interrupt, but Starfleet wants to know if you'll be returning with your fighting soon.
That depends.
Depends on what?
Depends on if I actually find something important before returning to Odysseus Station.
Did we hurry this up a little? I got a Domjot tournament with Bruiser Bomitic versus the Nausicaan team.
Trust me, you need to miss that. They usually break your heart. Just ask Admiral Picard.
Drat. So what's so important about the stuff you're looking at?
These artifacts are part of a puzzle, one that is hard to decipher.
I find the best thing for puzzles is start with your edges and work your way in.
It's not that kind of puzzle. The pieces come from different times and universes. Klingons seem to know what happened here, and they are not telling.
I guess I'll let the ship know you're not ready to leave yet.
Do you know what you are looking for?
Not really. Everything is a mystery.
Do you know what mystery really is?
I do not have time for this.
It was in this very spot, 2 years ago, in a situation just like this. It was the worst accident I've ever seen. It was like there was a sound, like making a 3-point emergency landing in a Pac-Led ship, blindfolded. Which is smart, because driving with your eyes open is scary.
How did you?
And when the lights and sounds ended, and they pulled the witness's twisted body from the burning wreckage, he looked like this.
You are a loony.
It was the worst accident I've ever seen. I'm warning you, beware!
Ensign, I think it is now time to go back to the shuttle. I believe we have a corner to the puzzle we've been looking for.
What did you hope to accomplish with that bizarre act of yours, Admiral?
That is Emperor. Do not forget that, and do not question my genius.
My pardon, Emperor. Did not think the people of this parallel universe could be duped so easily.
That is because they're weak in comparison to my empire, and to some far, far lesser degree, your alliance.
Yet, it was a Klingon ship that defeated you and sent you back to our universe?
No. It was some meddling Orion Carnars who held the control box device that brought me to this universe.
And whatever happened to that Orion?
She was killed by the Klingon first officer of the Klingon ship we were fighting. It was good riddance as far as I was concerned.
Then I have a surprise for you. One that I know I will enjoy.
I remember you. Did I come at a bad time? Surely you missed me.
You? How are you still alive? I saw you die. And don't call me Shirley. I am Emperor Ulysses Reginald Edward.
Before you brag any further, thus dragging this out, would you please tell us your planets?
You and I came to this universe to take the device that creates the rift for our own.
You did not tell me that not only did we travel through to a mirror universe, but to a different time as well.
That shouldn't hinder our search. We will find the device. I can feel it.
Whatever it is not the same device that brought you here before.
How do you know?
I was on the Federation Science Station, and they were saying that whatever caused the rift in the universe is not the PHART.
Impossible. What else could it be?
The good news, Starfleet has narrowed down their search to this planet. The answer may be here.
Excellent. Then the Andorian is the one we are looking for. Time to see where she is headed.
He seems a bit off.
You have no idea. Like all humans, he is extremely flawed.
In your universe, they are. As Quark pointed out, the Federation is an insidious pervasiveness, like root beer.
Beer. I have no idea what that even means.
Something about sweet and bubbly, deceptive undertones.
I see. Meanwhile, you've taken care of that Klingon threat, that ship that defeated Lord Braggart.
I've hired someone to handle it.
And is this person dependable?
No guarantees. He has dealt with the Admiral before, though, so we shall see.
Then, that just leaves Lord Dunderhead to deal with. We better keep an eye on him.
What?
What was all that hand gesturing?
There was a bug on my hand. Trying to wipe it off.
That was quite a battle we endured. We started off with 12 strong warriors, and now we have 4 remaining.
The budget cuts were savage. But luckily, we survived with honor and leftover gum from the catering service.
Why are you here again?
You need a special ops warrior? One who is trained in commando missions.
I was beginning to think you were here to provide comic relief.
I wouldn't want to deprive you of your position.
Do you regard me as some clown here for your amusement?
Not with that attitude. Clowns have more honor, with white face makeup and red noses.
There is no honor in red noses.
Enough with the bickering. We are here for a reason, not to listen to you two argue.
Time to return to the boredom at hand.
So what is so important that the High Council has us, a commando team, out here on a wild target hunt?
Word is that Starfleet is searching for what caused that universe split in this area.
And this has the High Council worried?
Would you want strangers poking around in your backyard?
And what does Starfleet think they will find?
They're hoping to find what caused that split.
Good luck with that. They have a better chance of finding a non-pregnant tribble.
You just had to put that in my head.
Well, it was empty, so you are welcome.
Why would they have a problem locating what caused the split?
You know why, Commander? That whole mission was classified as a special edition.
As the commander says, you should know. You was there.
Ah, yes. Of course I was.
Sophomore Klishnej, can you give me your impression of what our Federation allies would be doing right now?
I do not do impressions. I am trained in special ops.
Where are we heading?
We're headed in this direction. If we move now, wait, we will reach the Starfleet land.
I believe you mean camp.
Camp? That'll take more planning, but that is not important right now. It's not like we're going over Agilon Prime.
Agilon Prime?
I will never be over Agilon Prime.
Then it's best that we follow them. Move out! Now this is interesting.
Seems like I was here only a few moments ago. Everything is just as I've left it.
It should look the same. You have been here before.
Of course, I know that. And yet it is strange, but still.
Still what?
Still strange.
You are not operating on a full warp drive, are you?
You dare imply that I am insane? I am the Emperor of the Terran Empire. I have conquered worlds that scriptwriters have not even thought up yet.
I can see that you are on a completely different plane than the rest of us.
Spare us yet another one of your endless tirades. Can you please just explain how you knew the Andorian would be here?
Due to my years of fighting the Terran Empire. Oh wait, yes. Because of my superior intellect. I am prone to visions that those beneath my stature are not privy to. Visions that allow me to know what is yet to come.
Otherwise known by some as insanity knowledge.
More like it is in the script.
You may mock me now, but because of that knowledge, I know that the Andorian will return to this very spot.
And what should we do in the meantime?
Due to my years fighting for the Terran Empire, I became a master at the art of camouflage. Do what I do, and we will be hidden.
And how do you propose we hide ourselves?
We will disguise ourselves to blend into the background so that we may trap them, Double Ryan.
I'm certain you're going to suggest something that no one would expect.
There! That looks like a perfect spot. No one will expect us there.
No one would expect that.
You must be joking.
I never joke. But I have been known to tell a pun or two. Now, come with me!
Cannot allow that before we continue much longer. We need a better solution to get what we are looking for.
I have an idea. Allow me to tell you it as we make our way to his Hades hut.
Hey, ladies! Less yapping, more trapping!
That was a lengthy side trip.
Oh, I was hungry.
Did we really have to go to the churro stand outside?
It was on the way.
Well, while you were busy satisfying your hunger, I hope it did not delay us in this race.
We're in a race? I thought this was an archaeological expedition.
Archaeology is just part of my job. One that helps me find items that are very rare, just like this.
Where did you find that?
In the dealer's room. Same place where I found this.
What is that?
Another piece of that puzzle I was telling you about earlier.
What about that part about us being in a race?
While you were satisfying your hunger getting that churro, I received an incoming come from the IKB Stranglehold that they are here.
Klingons are warriors. Why would they be interested in archaeology?
The High Council knows something about what happened to the rift in this area. They are not telling.
Maybe the Klingons are building some sort of powerful device.
When are Klingons not working on secret weapons? Even the Romulans on Bosch are working on secret weapons. Ah, well. I was alerted that you escaped Odysseus Station.
Who is she?
Hello, Ensign. We have not met. The name is Lowell. entrepreneur.
Be sure to count your fingers and toes. She might have stolen a few.
You act like you do not trust me, Serana.
With your record, am I supposed to trust you?
Yeah, especially since I may have found you a specialist who can help you look for what you're seeking.
Greetings. I am Amaryllis, otherwise known as the intentionally good Bajoran specialist.
I was not aware that Bajor was sending us a specialist.
You Bajorans are well versed in our antiquities, no doubt due to our relationship with the prophets. We sort of have an alliance.
Well, perhaps you can help us, because she just found pieces to... If you excuse me, I believe I'm suddenly being called to a private conversation.
Ensign, I believe we are being led into a trap. So, you have to trust me for now.
So, are we ready to move on?
Sure.
Follow me.
Allow me to take the rear. That way I can watch your backs.
Are we close to capturing the Federation team?
We are so close, I can almost taste it.
That's a strange expression. What does it mean?
A Starfleet team passed by earlier. At least that was the rumor from the churro stand.
Is that all?
Plus the churros were really good.
This is pointless. We are just moving around with no plan at all.
You were all briefed on what the mission was before we beamed down.
You only gave us a brief description, not the whole plan.
There is a plan. Every mission has a plan.
So then what is the plan, Soja?
I am glad you asked, Commander. It is a great plan. In fact, I threw out 3 other plans for this one.
Then what is it?
I would give it to you, but to do so, I would need a map, army men, bottle caps, and Legos.
So there is no plan.
What is not written down? Because it is a secret plan.
A secret plan? How will we know if the plan is successful?
If we live to tell the tale, then it was a success.
This mission is a haphazard mess. Like tying someone to a laser table and walking away expecting them to die.
That sounds villainous.
Do you have some experience with laser tables?
No, I was just talking nonsense like G.I. Joe over here.
You surprise me, Commander. You never questioned missions before.
Maybe it has something to do with age.
If you two old codgers are done discussing your age, can we get back to the mission?
What is this?
It's part of what we need for this mission.
So you're hiding something from us?
No, it is on a need-to-know basis, and you do not need to know at this time.
Well, when were you going to tell us?
There is a Federation saying that says, good things come to those who wait.
And now you give us Federation proverbs.
According to what we have here, we need to go down this path.
The same path the Federation has taken?
So, Commander, it looks like we're coming to the end of this mission.
For one of us.
Move out.
Everything is going as I have planned. Soon, both universes will know the glory of Emperor Ulysses, Reginald, Edward. Now, to see how my genius plays out.
Wish. Yeah. Back. Close.
Well, here, according to the map.
Now what?
Well, you put your left foot in, you put your left foot out.
What does that accomplish?
Do not question the wisdom of Kalis.
When did Kalis say that?
It was when his brother Molar challenged him to a Klingon dance fight.
There's too much delay. Where do we go from here?
We need another part of the map to figure that one out.
Do you have it?
No.
Then what are we doing here?
Spread out. See if we can find it.
There's nothing here.
That may be because this Terran lover has what you're looking for.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
For shame, archaeologist. I believe this belongs in a museum.
Starfleet needs that more than a museum does.
Should I still be trusting you?
Have I given you any reason not to? Still getting captured may have been a mistake. Maybe you should not have turned your back on us, too. I thought a Starfleet spy such as yourself would know that.
Starfleet intelligence?
Archaeology is just a hobby?
Who are you?
Someone who needs a weapon that bridges the two universes together that you, Klingons, created.
You cannot have it.
You will find that I will get what I want.
That seems to conflict with what I want.
Which is?
Not to let you have what you want.
You should realize you're going to lose, Admiral, because now I am here.
I thought we had blown your overinflated ego back to Grethor.
Hell had no room for me.
I hear it is nice this time of year.
As the Emperor of all universes, once I have the secret device of yours, I will send you all back to hell.
I have been on the barge twice. I know I am returning.
Sorry to interrupt, Emperor, but there has been a change in plan.
What is the meaning of this?
It looks like the classic villain betrayal.
At least one Klingon in this universe has enough honor to recognize that.
I do not understand.
The Bajoran holds all the cards on the Tongo table, and your hand is useless.
I could not put it any better.
You dare interrupt your Emperor? Once I am through with you, you will face a lifetime of misery.
Having to endure your freaking company just to do what you promised is misery enough. Now, if you excuse me, I have a weapon to retrieve.
We probably won't be seeing any of you again. And for some, it could prove fatal.
You will not escape me!
So, Winston, I think we have to go after them.
But how? They have a head start on us.
There is a tracking device on my bag.
What now?
I say we move now while we have the element of surprise, lest it gives them more time to mobilize. I say we take the front and control the whole scene.
What he said. Follow them. Meanwhile, I have to eliminate a problem.
What problem?
I know who you really are. Chorbach, Nim, Ariba. It has been a while. Do you expect me to talk?
Admiral?
No, I expect you to die! Are you sure you want to do this?
Jordan?
Ever hear the Vulcan hello, Klingon?
Stand down, Ensign. We will take him off your hands, Klingon.
This is not a Starfleet matter.
You're out of your jurisdiction, Starfleet!
He killed the Admiral. For that I declare a blood oath to end this Vex life.
Go ahead. At least I accomplished my mission.
News of my death has been vastly overrated.
Gwisha, you are still alive!
That's the Master League Munoj wing. You better get to sickbay.
It's only a scratch. Just lace up the bandage. Lace it up tight.
The Admiral is alive. We will take Torbok for his crimes.
Excuse the interruption. We have unfinished business.
We are not far from what we are seeking. Actually, it is in this spot.
I believe you have it upside down. The correct spot is here.
I meant that spot.
I knew someone would come eventually, though I did not expect so many.
Who are you?
I was assigned by the Starboarder Galactic Courier Service back in 1879 to guard the secret here.
Wow. You must be really old.
I was one of the 3 who fought for this post. Looking back, I really wish I understood the game of rock, paper, scissors better.
What have you been doing this whole time?
I've been reading this book for over 700 years. Though it seems as if I've been stuck on the same page.
The same page for over 700 years?
That is not unusual. You've been stuck on the same page of your coloring book for a month.
It is an enduring coloring book, and we ran out of blue crayons.
You are strangely attired.
You should kneel, for I am your emperor, Ulysses.
Reginald. Edward. You could call him Lord Thunderhead, for short.
You've reached into my patience, Bajoran!
You've reached the end of your usefulness, Emperor, while I hold all the pieces to the puzzle.
Again, you deny my divine right to the device.
You are nothing but a delusional clown, while I hold all the real power as intendant of the Alliance.
You have to up the ante or play your hand.
You, where is the device that opens the portals?
Do not tell her. Starfleet needs that more than the museum does.
I must remind you, you are in Klingon territory.
With a Federation space station, so we'll call it shared space.
Since the list of seekers has grown, let it be known that in this arena, many may enter, but only one shall win.
That sounds ominous.
Then the device belongs to me, as divine ruler to all universes.
Not going to happen.
Klingon, you should be on my side, exactly where you would be in my universe.
I cannot imagine any true Klingon warrior bending to your wishes.
A pity you see it that way. But no matter, the Orion and I will take the prize.
Actually, if I take the device and sell it to the highest bidder, I could make a fortune.
Apparently no one in this universe can be trusted.
Enough of this lollygagging. Show me the device. I demand.
Lollygagging!
Who talks like that?
The device you seek is here, within these chambers. Behold!
Fantastic. It truly is a place of kings and rulers.
It looks staged.
It looks infested.
Don't question the wisdom of the ancients.
Just say it is in the script.
So, what do we do now?
Choose wisely, for while what you seek will bring you what you want, the false device will destroy you.
Really? That sounds like a design flaw.
I cannot tell a lie.
But I'm sure you have been known to stretch the truth a little.
Who can say?
How will we know which the device is?
It takes divine intelligence to choose. I will show you.
Be my guest, your brilliance.
No. 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 This is the device.
He chose poorly.
It must have driven him mad.
No, he was always like that.
Who is next?
I say Chorbok. If he fails again, it would be no loss.
You question my honor?
Honor? I hired you to kill the Admiral and you failed. Loser!
He should have died.
I am not dead. I am happy.
See? You failed. You are a loser. What are you going to do about it?
Dribble! I wish to see the color of your squirting blood! Yeah!
Buying it?
I believe so.
Okay, then it's time to go. Hey, look, what's that?
Hey, I can't believe we fell for that.
Yeah.
All right. It's up to the good, the bad, and the Klingons.
Choose wisely.
But which one?
What about the D7 Gambit?
Of course! That is genius!
What is the D7 Gambit?
It was a failed attempt to kill Captain Kirk with a bomb inside a tribble.
That is classified information. How do you know that?
It was on the History Channel.
Those are tribbles. In my universe, they have teeth and are violent.
They sound like a pet worthy of a Klingon.
Now that I know where it is, I will be taking it.
I think not.
Try to stop me.
Sorry, folks, this attraction is closed. Be sure to pick up a fast pass as you make your way to the exit.
Killing the tribbles seemed a bit extreme.
But effective.
You may have stopped me today, but I will return for revenge.
Cod low for the warning.
Are you not going after her?
No, I like to live dangerously.
Then perhaps we should get you to the ship's doctor.
Not that dangerously.
What now?
How about the bar at Odysseus Station?
Don't you mean the Federation Space Station?
No, we mean the shared space station. In your mind.
Well, I sure hope they accept Bajoran Express because I never leave home without it.
I volunteered to protect this device. The mission continues.
So ends another grand adventure of the IKV Stranglehold.
If you wish to learn more, or if you wish to join, message Fleet Admiral Khan Dan or any member of the crew on our Facebook page.
We wish to thank our friends and fans for your attendance.
It's indeed an honor to include all of you in our journey.
We're preparing a new and exciting adventure for next year, as well as at WonderCon.
Thank you for your attendance. 30 years!